For those of you that didn't have the opportunity to go to the GNEX conference this year in Miami, not only did you miss an incredible event, but you missed the boardroom. And during this boardroom, there was a great question that was asked at the end. And that question was, where do you see the industry going? And how do you see it changing over the next 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 years? That's an extremely relevant and valid question. Because one thing we can all agree on is change is constant. And in our industry, change can happen on an hourly basis. And over the last 60 years of the timeshare industry, we can all agree that there's been a lot of change. We started with fixed weeks. Then we went into floating weeks. Then we allowed the owners to be able to break those weeks up. Then we created fractional ownership. Then we came out with points. And we allowed the owners who had weeks to switch into points. We came out with cruises. We came out with travel clubs, homes, car rentals. We started giving people the opportunity to be able to do more things. And all of that relates into more flexibility. And now at your resorts, you have the opportunity to redeem your points for resort credit at the end of the year. Or you might be able to do a gift card, maybe gift some points to a friend or a family member. And this is all about creating more flexibility. Where I see things going in the future in the next 5 to 10 years is I see developers actually creating their own currency within inside of their resort brand. What I mean by this is giving the owners the opportunity not just to get resort credit at the end of the year because they have some points left, but giving them the opportunity to go downstairs in the morning and have a cup of coffee and a bagel, literally just take their phone and scan it, just like Apple Pay, and be able to redeem 20 points, 15 points, whatever it might be, setting an actual value for your currency while they're at any of your properties. So for instance, if you're a member of Marriott, throughout all of Marriott, or throughout all of Wyndham, or all of Hilton, and then also creating an online marketplace that allows the member to be able to shop. For instance, if you like Marriott beds, you can go online and you can purchase them. Wouldn't it be a great idea to be able to allow your owners to be able to go online in real time and be able to redeem things like this with their club points, with their ownership points that they've paid the maintenance value for? One of the other things that I think would be outstanding is at the end of the year or during the year, having a percentage of those points being allowed to be able to be redeemed back for cash. So could you imagine a family that pays $4,000 or $5,000 a year for maintenance fee? All of a sudden they have a financial hardship, something happens. They have the opportunity to actually redeem 20% of their points. And that redemption then goes back into their account as cash that they could use to pay an emergency bill or something that came up inside of their family where they need that extra money. Because when they're paying that bill or when that emergency is taken care of, the first thing that they're going to think of is your brand. And they're also going to have a really positive thought about paying the maintenance fee because they know that one, they have more flexibility, and two, if an emergency ever happens, they know they have access to a little bit of that cash to be able to help them out and pay their bills. That's just my thought on what I feel is going to happen in the industry over the next 5 to 10 years. I do feel that there's going to be a lot more changes also happening coming down the line in the next couple of years. But that's just what I wanted to share with you. From all of us here at VOA, we're in Bogota, Colombia with IGT Solutions. And we just want to thank you once again for all your support. And again, we wish you nothing more than a positive and successful day.